Yes, you are young, but the clock ticks faster and faster. So yes, you have time, but not infinite time, okay? So stop f***ing around. Your lack of urgency is killing your potential. Get moving, get to work, do something.
The top 1%, they don't just sell, they shape perception. Now, this can take many different forms, whether that is a client, an investor, an employee, or just your audience. These people, they know how to present ideas in a way that make people stop and go, yeah, you know what? I want a part of that. I want in. And that is really how you attract opportunities without begging. As I said, I love this concept of power versus force. I like power. I like to attract rather than chase. And when you know how to do this right, you're gonna know how to make people believe in your movement, not just your offer. And maybe some of this might sound very dark to you, but you have to remember that you're doing this no matter what. Every day you are already selling people on your ideas, your goals, your identity. The question is, are people buying?
I viscerally remember, probably from the age of 8, my mom would come into my room. The reason I say 8 is that's when I got my first room. Before that, I never had my own bedroom. My mom would come into my room into late hours of the night, and I'd be doing one of two things. I would either be reading or I would be looking up at the stars. And I don't know, in my mind, I would just have this vision that I would be something. And I know that a lot of you guys are in that place right now. And as I said, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe that if you have that feeling, you're going to be fine. You're going to make it in life.
Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab. Everybody's looking for mental toughness. Every athlete, everybody in the world is looking for mental toughness. The only way you gain mental toughness is to do things you're not happy doing. If you continue doing things that you're satisfied and that make you happy, you're not getting stronger. You're staying where you're at. Either you're getting better or you're getting worse. You're not staying the same. The biggest question I get is, when do you rest? When do you recover? I don't want to scare people, but the truth answer is, I don't take any days off.
No days.
No days.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Well, what is a normal day?
So let's say a light day. Light day is at least a 7-mile run. Every other day, so about 4 days a week, calisthenics plus gym workouts. And every single night, I stretch. For at least every night, I stretch for at least 2 hours.
2 hours?
Every night. The struggle is real. It never gets any easier. You gotta get harder. No one cares what you did yesterday. It only matters what you're doing today. I'm a cheerleader for those who want to be better, not for those who want to stay the same. Stay hard. You want to think that your life is so much harder than somebody else's. It's not. You're lazy. You don't want to put the effort in. You don't want to work at it. Well, over 300 pull-ups. What have you done today besides make excuses? Stay hard. So this guy just passed me. He said, Goggins, just be average today. Some of you just don't understand. Some of you been average for so damn long, you don't know what it is to do hard work. But there's a lot of you out there who want to be much more than average, but just don't know how to do it every single day, the grind. You need to find someone to oil those fucking gears up. So check it out. This is a mindset. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But there's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you fucking have. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But if it is, it's gonna be your ass. So make that a motivation for you. Stay hard. Why you stop is because you're lazy. It's because you don't mind getting bad grades in school. It doesn't bother you enough to be mediocre, to be average, to sit around and watch people do great things. You don't mind it. So there's your answer. Your answer is you don't care enough about yourself, so you don't stay in the fight. Stay hard. Everything I've ever done in my life, I didn't want to do. Everything, every day. I'm a lazy piece of shit. And I'm one of the hardest working people that ever stepped foot on this planet Earth. And I'm saying that very proudly because I know what I do. Not cocky. I'll tell you I'm stupid. And I'll also tell you the exact opposite of what I've done. It's the truth. It is the truth.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Joshua would like to know, what's the biggest key to personal success?
Sometimes you don't want to go to the gym. Of course not. But I go because I have a compromise with myself. But I'm not go happy every day. You think I'm wake up off the bed every day happy or with my wife or with my kids. Sometimes I'm not. To mention again, the most important thing is to have a routine. Consistency, not obsession. Good. Don't be like Cristiano, because Cristiano is crazy. Okay, but 20%, 25% is too much. One thing that I learned in a few years is like enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Live the moment, because you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Past is past. You never come again. The present, it's the best gift that we have in our life. The present, because you don't know that what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know. I don't know. You don't know. So live the present. Go back to the gym, work, because you have more to show. You understand? Life continue. You cannot live in the past. I'm really good on that. You understand? I learned by the years that listen, Cristiano, let's go. Because pain you're gonna have all the time, uncertainty and constant work.